a $70 DLC or the best Call of Duty so far, innovative approach or recycled old content. Buy Modern Warfare 3 or keep playing its less than a year old predecessor. I will give you the reasons to purchase the latest COD or kill this dilemma of yours and save your money for a gaming company that actually cares. Now, without further ado, reasons to buy. Starting with the obvious, it's a new title from one of the most popular franchises in the world. Your friends will buy it, your dad will buy it, the larger chunk of fans will buy it, and you will be left alone in the old servers. Not a ton of fun indeed. Number 2. This mission.
Remember, no Russian.
I'm just playing with you. Number 2. If you plan on playing Warzone, Modern Warfare 3 will surely change its playstyle and will add new weapons, ones that you can level up and unlock camos for easily if you own the game and have access to its fast multiplayer modes. Otherwise, good luck getting 2 kills within 10 seconds of each other 20 times for 1 camo on 80 different weapons. Now, this is a serious one. Gameplay does feel a bit better and faster. Guns feel more real in the sense that you feel like you have more control over them. And the feedback for shots fired and landed looks great. Movement is much faster and responsive, or at least that's what we have for now, since we only played the beta. And yeah, slide cancel is back. The final reason that may get me to buy the game is the fact that, after a lengthy drama, finally, by God's grace, Microsoft have completed the transaction of acquiring Activision Blizzard. Which means a lot of ignorant guys in suits are going to get fired. For real though, Microsoft has a history of caring for its players, and I will give you personal examples for that. Minecraft and Sea of Thieves. Both are games I have bought years ago and are still getting regular patches, updates, content and support to this day, without requiring a single penny from the player after the initial purchase. And they don't employ aggressive microtransaction tactics as well. You can literally draw your own 8-bit Minecraft skin, and the Sea of Thieves shop is actually good. It has tons of items that are just really neat, and despite the amazing selection of free in-game skins, you still wanna buy something. The much more important part though is that Microsoft may finally choose to terminate the use of Activision's microtransaction drive patent, which basically boosts your stats and accuracy and weakens your enemies if you have recently bought a skin from the shop. And if you want to learn more about this, I have a short video about it, link in the description below. In fact, you can save your money and browse the Sea of Thieves shop instead, because I'm about to give you the 5 reasons not to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But before we get to that, comment below and let me know if you're buying the game or holding out for now. I'd love to hear your opinions on what won you over or what red flags are keeping you away from Modern Warfare 3. You can also give the like button a soft slap if you feel like it, as this will mean a lot for me and my channel, which you can subscribe for to support me further into the YouTube jungle. Now, for the 5 reasons not to buy the game, coming up from the last one. If they do not remove the use of this microtransaction system, that means it's the same old. Buying skins will get players ahead, and if you don't have the bucks to spare, you will keep landing on the bad side of SBMM until you rage quit. Having to face pay-to-win monetization after you just paid for the game is not fair though, and this is the reason why players have been hating on Activision and Call of Duty for a while now. Speaking of this and other systems, put an extra load on your CPU, because instead of just shooting, it has to calculate hundreds of complex variables for each shot you make or receive, trying to determine if you or your enemy will get an advantage and how exactly will it play out. Pair that with Activision's bad history of terribly unoptimized games and you are almost guaranteed to hit a bottleneck, get low FPS on your otherwise fair PC and receive patches that will keep lowering your FPS until you need to buy a new PC. This was the case for previous titles, and based on the better gameplay, nothing has changed on that account. The next reason I'm about to give you, people have talked about already over and over. Aside from the slightly different feeling of the multiplayer, recycled guns and how they reskin perks into equipment, This really feels more like a 2.0 patch rather than a standalone game. Even the menus are copy-pasted. I decided not to spill hate, make smart-ass jokes about it, or otherwise show my bias, but this really feels like the same game. To the point that it seems like the people responsible for the development just decided it's okay to copy-paste the game, cut here and there, plant a few nostalgic maps like Rust and High-Rise, and switch from green to red accents. This is honestly insulting to us and our money. Next up, we have some bad news for DMZ fans such as myself. This game will not continue developing it for all we know, or at least will not focus on it. So there is a fair chance that DMZ will steer away from Modern Warfare 3 and might finally come out of beta and develop as its own game, seeing as they have announced that Warzone will continue developing through Modern Warfare 3 but kept silent about DMZ. So we will either have to play DMZ through the old client or face an entirely different situation. The last item on the list is plain old boycott. Be it for the lack of DMZ, the fact that the game can barely be called new, or the $70 price tag after you just bought a Call of Duty less than a year ago. If you feel like boycotting is the way to go, then that's a valid reason, especially considering that only Call of Duty and FIFA publish the same overpriced game yearly, while their competitors are mostly free to play or really cheap, and some even offer better gameplay. As long as we keep buying this shit, it will keep flowing. Since the guys in suits only look at the graphs. This concludes my list of reasons to buy or pass on Modern Warfare 3. Now you be your own big boy and decide if the game is worth it for you or just a scam. If I had the power to make the call for all of us, I would definitely leave Activision without a single sale until they learn how to care for their customers like other gaming companies do. Unfortunately, that's not the case and most fans will buy it. Hell, even I can be sure for my own decision here. I guess we will wait and see how this rolls out. Thank you for watching this video and I'm gonna see you next time.